Sunny Park Colosseum, Little Battle. Battle 1. What kind of battle can we expect from the challenger this time? Both corners are full of energy, so we're sure to see a great battle.
Who wants to see some babies? Yeah, Shinx is on the team as well, yeah. I realized I haven't done the Little Cup for quite a long time, so I decided, hey, let's do a Little Cup team, but what do I base it on? What Pokemon do I use? So I thought, hey, I just started playing Pokemon Shining Pearl. By the way, no spoilers whatsoever in the comments, please. Not even things that have been in trailers or you figured out because you played for longer than I have. I decided to use 6 Pokemon that I would consider are my main team at the start of the game. At the very start of the game, I'd say pre-Gym 1, for the most part. My main 4, I had 4 main ones. Chimchar, Shinx, Starly, Bidoof. I wanted to have a Psyduck but I couldn't find one. I called one just after Gym 1. Didn't have a 6th one, but I decided to add Bidoof because it's either Bidoof or Kricketune that I use as a 6th Pokemon, but Kricketune is not a baby and Kricketot had so little options that I decided to do Bidoof. These aren't the Pokemon directly from Shining Pearl, because like obviously I couldn't transfer them in like that. But I did try and build the team that is based on the Pokemon, and just purely taking the Pokemon, but the rest of it is all different. It's not like they're actually EV trained, they have competitive movesets, and it's not just Water Gun and Confusion and Fury Swipes for Psyduck, and not just Quick Attack and Wing Attack for Starly. Yeah, Froakie. Yeah, Froakie. Totally Froakie. Froakie exists in Gen 4. Yep. Yep. Nope. There's no Froakie in Gen 4. Froakie's Gen 6.
Onyx is sent out.
Go, Sintel! The only nicknamed Pokemon on the team. This is the starter that I chose. I named my player character in Shining Pearl Ember, female character called Ember, and I decided to start with Chimchar, and I called it Sintel, which is the Dutch word for Ember. Shellos is Gen 4, yep. Shellos is actually, like, originally I thought, hey, I just feel like using Psyduck, and I might just use Psyduck as part of my main team. However, I then also realized, wait, Shellos exists, and I don't think I've used either Shellos or Gastrodon in a main team to play through a game. And one of my favorite Gen 4 Pokemon is EC Gastrodon, or EC Shellos and Gastrodon. So I'll probably, when I get around to EC Shellos, which I think is just before Pastoria City, at least based on what I remember from the Gen 4 games, I'll probably catch it then and use a Psyduck up until that point, and then switch it with Shellos.
A huge amount of damage. It's down. The game is now over. The blue corner has won the game.
Something I'm thinking of doing, but this isn't a promise, is that as I play through Pokemon Shining Pearl and get another few badges, I'll make another team based on the Pokemon that are on my main team at that time. So that'll probably have a Monferno. They'll probably have a Pachirisu, because I actually replaced Shinx on the main team pretty early on with Pachirisu when I could catch them. So I guess sort of.
Staryu protects it.
I don't intend to stream Shining Pearl. At least not my standard playthrough. Maybe later I'll do something, but definitely not my main playthrough. I just want to do that in my own time.
Staryu protected itself from the attack.
But that way I do still have new and interesting Battle Revolution teams of Pokemon you may not see often. But at the same time, I do sort of take you through my adventure of the games.
The move fails. Squall by
Why would they Hydro Pump Bidoof? I have a Chimchar.
a fierce blow. Staryu barely holds on.
Uh-oh. Staryu's faster than both of my Pokemon.
It fell asleep. A heated battle is unfolding.
However, I feel safe enough.
Torchic won't wake up.
Because Chimchar has the Focus Sash.
Chimchar
Heh.
holds on. Bam! Bidoof is sent out.
No, I should have nicknamed Bidoof. Because Bidoof is actually one of the two Pokemon that I have nicknamed in Shining Pearl right now. I would have nicknamed Pachirisu Chupa, just C-H-U-P-A, but for some reason that's not allowed. Like, I understand that you can't call your Pokemon Poop, or really gross names, or really, like, racist names, or stuff like that. It makes sense that there's a limit on that. I'm trying to figure out why the name Chupa, just C-H-U-P-A. Which English word can you make from that that's racist or sexist or something like that? I'm trying to figure it out, but I'm not sure.
Torchic
Or is it a different language bad word that you can make with the letter C-H-U-P-A? Can anyone think of something?
it's down. A fierce blow.
Oh, it's a special attacking Bidoof. One of the reasons why I didn't really want to use Bidoof on the team is because my other Little Cup team that I already have in the game, which I'm really happy about, already has a Bidoof. But I did still want to use Bidoof because this is the 6th most used Pokemon on the team. It's the only one that I never considered from a main team, unless it was shiny. Any shiny is going to be part of the main team, really, if I happen to find any. But yeah, Bidoof. The other one was physical, that is Curse, Aqua Tail, Return Quick Attack. I think that was the moveset. So I decided let's make this a special attacking one with Charge Beam plus Simple to double the boost if I get any boost, and then just hit hard with the rest.
An intense blow.
Yeah, I feel like it shouldn't be a banned word. The other two nicknames I have are Sinsel for Chimchar, as I explained earlier, the Dutch word for Ember. And then Bidoof is called Bidoof, but then instead of the I, it's an apostrophe. So it's B apostrophe Doof. Bidoof. That's just... That's what I call Bidoof, usually. That's the idea with Bidoof having Rest, is that it has Natural Cure as the ability. Yeah, exactly how you're spelling it, Manny. The Bidoof. Bidoof has Natural Cure, so it can rest to heal up. Potentially even get rid of like a paralysis or something, but I guess they could get rid of that with Natural Cure already. But it fully heals with Rest, and then I could switch to another Pokemon while the sleep is cured by Natural Cure. Hi, Manny. Thank you for the host, 90. Apparently Chupa is the Portuguese translation as to suck. Given that can be taken the... I guess it can, yeah.
From the blue corner, Bidoof, Chimchar. And from the red corner, Shelter, Apple.
Does it list if it is to suck as in being bad or the other suck?
The battle begins!
Bidoof. Just doing the same as with Bidoof. Just taking... Getting rid of the first vowel. Just put an apostrophe. Bidoof. Go Shinx!
Shinx is sent out. Energy ball hits.
Shelter got intimidated. Shelter faints.
Sneasel is sent out. Jubal is sent out. The red corner has already taken some serious damage. However, this battle is just getting started.
King's Rock. Yeah. Last time I saw Sneasel, I both fling with King's Rock and Fake Out. And it tried to double flinch me, however I used King's Rock first and then Fake Out. And Fake Out only works in the first turn. They should use Fake Out and then King's Rock. Fling.
Barely holds on. Shinx cannot move.
Perish Song on a Cubone. Is that a breeding move? Huh. Interesting. So it basically has to try and beat both, all four of my Pokemon within 3 turns. Within the next 3 turns. Because they can't switch. And if all things go well, I take out both their Pokemon this turn. However, that Sneasel could take out Bidoof if it has Ice Punch, or it could take out Shinx with any decent move. Scratch. I did say any decent move. I do not consider Scratch a decent move. Why does it have Scratch? This is the highest difficulty of Little Cup. There's only 4 difficulties of Little Cup, and I understand that not every moveset is as competitive as the other, but why Scratch? Give it Slash! Put Scratch on it on, like, Little Cup rank 1. I don't see the point of Scratch. This is the highest difficulty setting. I would definitely choose some more competitive movesets for these. Like, I understand that by the time you develop this game, you don't know about every competitive moveset for singles and doubles. But you can come up with some good combinations at least. Like, there's no, let's say, Smogon to help you out with for at least single battle stuff. But I feel like you should be able to come up with a competitive moveset, or at least figure out that Slash is better than Scratch. Yeah, just, okay, so it's not the being bad, that's all I needed to know. So I at least know which kind of translation that we're thinking of for Chupa. I guess that makes sense then. Still too bad that I can't use it. No, in Shining Pearl I just have my Pachirisu and I still call it Chupa. Like, every Pachirisu is Chupa to me. And the thing is, on this game, on Battle Revolution, and also on Diamond and Pearl Platinum, therefore Battle Revolution, I can call I can call my Pachirisu Chupa just fine.
Both corners are so full of energy that there's no doubt this will be a...
See, I like it might have Moto Drive. Not Lightning Rod, so I think it'll be fine.
The blue corner suddenly calls their Pokemon back. Bidoof is sent out. The battle begins. Elekid protects itself.
Yeah, I call Pachirisu Chupa because I think it's Pachirisu's cute, and it says Chupa in the anime. So I just call it by that name.
Taken out already. Kabuto is sent out. The red corner has already taken some serious damage. However, this battle is just getting started. Hit, but this is
Kabuto
not
looks
a
cool.
matchup.
I like Kabuto.
It's pouring rain in the Colosseum.
Ah, it also means suck in Spanish. Yeah, gaming looked it up earlier. Apparently, it's the same in Portuguese, so that's probably why.
Energy ball hits. A huge amount of damage. It's down. Bam! A huge amount of damage. It's down.
We're getting through this without too much trouble because I feel like these little battles aren't as difficult. You can't throw a bunch of high-stat Pokemon on me like Palkia and Rayquaza because they're not little battle legal. So it's harder for the game, for the developers, to make Little Cup harder. But you can at least give them good movesets. And some of these Pokemon just they don't have good movesets, like Scratch on it, Sneasel, really. Yeah, I know Cofagrigus is a thing. Cofagrigus couldn't even be traded in Black and White. It could be traded on the GTS in Black and White 2, I believe, but not on Black and White because the word FAG, like that word, was banned from it. So you couldn't trade a Cofagrigus unless you did that. I think in later games, something like a Skuntank couldn't be traded either because of the first syllable without the first S. And then it's the different starting letter, like a K instead of a C, but still it's similar enough that it banned it. Some interesting things. I do like that at least nicknamed Pokemon can be traded. Like the standard Pokemon names should just be tradable because it's their names. I understand that some nicknames either shouldn't be possible or at least can't be traded. I do think that is a good idea for censorship.
From the blue corner, Starly, Chimchar. And from the red corner, Cacnea, Apom. Here they come. The stage is set and the curtain is up. The blue corner makes the first attack.
We're going through this so far pretty easily. Occasionally we'll get a Pokemon knocked out, but it's not too much trouble even with the limited Pokemon that I gave myself. The next video on YouTube will be very different. It'll be a lot harder. I still expect to win more than I lose, but it could very well be that we lose. The next video is going to be an interesting one because it's just going to be 4 battles, but not in Masters Battle where you know there's only 4. It's going to be 6v6 double battles, and then 4 of them. And I'll also be fighting against the teams that I'll be using later. You'll see exactly what I mean when we get around to that later in the stream, or in case of YouTube, in the next video. Because I intend to make those 4 fights one video.
A fierce blow. Tentacool barely holds on. Cooked by overheat. A huge amount of damage. It's down. Oh, it was confused. Torchic is sent out. The blue corner currently leads. Can they end this quickly? Starly starts to attack.
Pokemon has more controversies other than naming issues. Not to go into more detail, but the original Pokemon Emerald sprite for Registeel is a prime example. Oh yeah. Registeel's sprite in the Japanese Gen 3 games had him do the Nazi pose. Like it very much looked like a Nazi salute. So that's why that was changed in the overseas releases.
It couldn't take it. It's down. The game is now over. The blue corner.
It makes sense that that was changed.
Victory.
Not even the animation in like the moving animation in like when the Pokemon was first sent out. I don't think that even included the arm doing that. Yep, basically it looked like that, yeah. But also, there are some sprites that are just funny. I believe it's the Platinum sprite for Slacking, or in general the Gen 4 sprite. I don't quite remember which one. I think it's a Gen 4 sprite, where Slacking is literally picking its nose. That's what it does. Slacking picks its nose.
Bidoof. And from the red corner, Shelter Kabuto. Here they come.
Hello, things that are weak to grass and electric. Take grass and electric attacks.
Energy ball hits.
Bye, Lord Dome. It was nice seeing you.
Already.
Does anyone here have a Lord Helix?
Big hit. It's down already. Onyx is sent out. Ligar is sent out.
I can still hit them super effectively and 4 times super effectively as well. These things have more defenses, or at least physically.
Can they find a way out of this?
Onyx should be gone unless it has a Focus Sash. Gligar might survive it, but I have Life Orb, so I think it'll be good. Unless, of course, I miss, which is now more likely with Double Team.
Energy ball hits. Taken down by an intense blow.
Alright, Chad, you get to decide which 4 Pokemon I use in the final match. You have Chimchar, Bidoof, Starly, Shinx, Psyduck, and Bidoof. Which ones will you... I'm gonna use Bidoof. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna use Bidoof first, as one of the first 2, because I think I've only used it once before. So I use Bidoof. Which other 3 do you want?
Keeps gaining stats.
If there's not enough votes or like comments about it, I'll just randomize it. Because if you didn't realize, I've been randomizing which Pokemon to use the entire time.
Move fails. The end of the battle is getting closer by the minute.
Oh, you're saying Chimchar, Starly, Shinx? Okay.
A clean hit. Energy ball hits. It's down and out. The results are in. It's a total victory for the blue corner.
Feels so weird seeing the Pokemon standing that far apart, but then again, they're small Pokemon like a Shinx and a Bidoof. If I had a Rayquaza or a Giratina or a Dragonite standing there, they'd seem a lot closer. See if we can show off Bidoof a bit more. Even the tiniest Pokemon have feelings. And also they can battle really well.
From the blue corner, Bidoof, Chimchar. And from the red corner, Abra, Lilith. Here they come.
I really hope I get that Charge Beam boost. It's just very useful for Bidoof, especially with its ability.
Battle begins. The blue corner makes the first attack. A heavy blow.
Ah, I was hoping I could take out Abra. Oh, it's a Focus Sash, okay. Maybe I should have aimed Charge Beam at Abra then, just in case this happened, but I didn't consider the Focus Sash. Alright, Starly, let's go.
Starly is sent out.
That worked out. Nice.
Solid hit, but this is not a favorable matchup.
Got the boost. Also got poisoned. Well, at least Bidoof has a super effective move against Lileep.
Bidoof suffers from
Then again, so does Starly. Because Lileep is weak to fighting, ice, and bug. Which is a really interesting combination of types that's super effective against it. So yeah, let's use... Oh. What? Huh? Wait, is that a glitch? Is it, or is this like a, was this a thing in Diamond and Pearl? Yes, Starly has a choice scarf. And yes, Starly knows U-turn, just like Chimchar. But Chimchar U-turned into Starly. So if Chimchar would have U-turned into Starly and Starly didn't have U-turn as a move, would it have to struggle, or would the choice thing then not apply? Huh? I'm gonna look this one up. I don't recall this being a thing, or at least I mean, not having heard of it before. This is strange. I feel like it's unintentional, because it's not... U-turn isn't like Baton Pass where you pass on certain qualities to the next Pokemon. In Diamond and Pearl, if the selected Pokemon after the switch out is holding a choice item and also knows the move U-turn, they will be forced to use U-turn as their next attack despite not having made a move. Okay, and because Battle Revolution was made using the data from Diamond and Pearl with very little changes except Hypnosis's accuracy dropping by 10% as far as I know, that's how it works. Okay, we're using U-turn then, I guess. Ooh, Mezzo is booping the streamer. Streamer boops Mezzo back. 3 times. Because he can. Alright, let's use all 4 of my Pokemon. Go Shinx! Actually, because this was used by U-turn, its Intimidate is useless now. Because Intimidate will be on Lileep. And I wonder if Lileep even has physical moves. Let's first see if it survives Bidoof. That's a Yachi Berry. Okay, it's gonna survive. My nose is not a button. Okay, boop. If people that are watching this on YouTube are wondering what I'm sometimes saying and why I'm saying it, remember that pretty much every Battle Revolution video you're seeing happens live on my Twitch. Link in the description, by the way, if you want to see my Twitch channel, give me a follow. But I chat live with the people in my Twitch chat, so if I respond to something and you're like, wait, what are you saying? It sounds like you're responding to something. I am. I'm responding to Twitch chat. Drifloon. I would like to add a Drifloon to my team in Shining Pearl. However, assuming it appears in the same way that it does in the original games, I believe it only appears on a Friday, although not completely sure. I will have to wait until Friday to be able to catch a Drifloon. Currently my main team is Monferno, Bidoof, Pachirisu. I'll have Psyduck until I catch a Shellos, East Sea. I could have gotten a Wessie already. And I'm thinking of adding a Drifloon. And the rest is just filler. Like I might use Bidoof, which is now Barrel for a bit. I might add I have Burmy in the team for a moment. I'll just swap them around. Just to have some fun. Also to not overlevel certain Pokemon. Full Team EXP share. Why is that mandatory? Stupid feature. Just, if it's a feature, there's one thing, but let's turn it off, please.
Stands with their backs against the wall. Ponyta will be lucky to get through this crisis. The sun's rays have suddenly intensified.
Hello, Fire Horse. You're gonna be taken down by electricity.
A fierce blow. Such
Actually,
amazing
Bidoof
power.
might still be confused. Otherwise, Bidoof is gonna finish it. Bidoof! Hit yourself in the face. Yeah, okay. Of course, hit yourself in the face. That ponies are probably as smart if they hit Shinx, because Bidoof might still hit itself, and it weakens itself with the Toxic as well.
Ponyta starts to attack.
Solar Beam, ooh.
A fierce blow. It's a direct
That wouldn't have been my choice. Bye-bye.
big hit. It went down. Game.
Hey Meza, I'm thinking of making a Pokemon team that's based around Black Clover.
Blue corner.
Like some of my favorite Black Clover characters. I know which one Birdie would be, because there's a Pokemon that just looks a lot like Birdie. Considering the recent episodes that we watched, Charmy could be one of two Pokemon, really. And then I'd figure out what the rest is from there, but I've just thought about Charmy and Birdie, considering they're my two favorites right now. Also, Yami's definitely in my top 5 right now. Like, Charmy, Birdie, I forget Mars and Fana. Yuno's pretty cool, maybe, yeah, but Yami is there too. Yami's cool.